Cool Outdoors. Today I'm going to give you guys 10 tips for fishing rock piles. I am going to make you catch more fish by teaching you guys about rock piles. Rock piles are great. Rock piles can be one of the most difficult places on the lake to catch fish. They're difficult to find, but when you do find them, fishing with a variety of lures. But while you're fishing and selecting your lures, remember that they're mainly there to feed on crayfish. Rock pile bass are crayfish bass. So here's tip one. First tip is you need to be able to find your rock pile. Rock piles do not appear on maps, so in order to do this, you're going to have to go create your own map. Buy a topographical map of the lake you're fishing and draw them in on there, because it'll make it a lot faster for you to find out later at later dates. Here's a quick tip for finding them on that lake. Look along changes in contour maps. So when you look for steep drops, a lot of times you will find your rocks there. Tip 2. Now that you found your rock pile, try to make sure there's different size rocks in there. With the more rock sizes, you will catch more fish, because you'll get more fish on there, because that allows crayfish somewhere to hide and come out to swim. But when you're looking for these, I recommend using your crankbaits and the Carolina rigs, so you can feel the bottom and know what size rocks you're fishing. Tip 3. Now that you've found your rock pile, look for the sweet spot. The sweet spot is usually on the deeper side of the thing, where it falls straight off to the floor. But don't rule out stumps and boulders. Those can be absolutely dynamite. If you find stumps and huge boulders mixed into your rock pile, you may catch a huge bass. Tip 4. When you're going up to a rock pile, always fish from the deep side if possible, and always fish from the inside out. And if there's current, always cast into the current, because that helps you put your bait in better position. Tip 5. Make sure you make contact. When casting a jig or cranking them, hit that rocks. It mimics the crayfish exactly perfectly, and you will catch more fish. Tip 6. Back off as far as you possibly can on these, because fish spook easily. A lot of people, they get way up and they get right on top of their rock piles and they scare the fish away and they don't catch anything. Don't be that man. Catch that fish. Tip 7. Trigger and strikes. Use several different types of lures while fishing. Make sure that you at least crank them, jig them, and always put a worm down there. You never know what you're going to catch on a rock pile. Tip 8. Try to use the right rate. Remember that traditional drop shots and any bullet shaped weight will get hung up in there. So try to vary your different types of weights, and look and always make sure you're using the right rate for the lure you're trying to present. Tip 9. Always drop shot them. You can feel the rocks that way, and you can slow down to a dead crawl. I recommend, if you're not catching bites on a rock, try to dead stick them. So leave it right there and just kind of really slowly bring it across that rock, because you will catch that fish. And tip 10, you need to know these other facts about rock piles. The more isolated these rock piles are, the more fish they're going to hold. You will catch more fish on an isolated one than if you find a bunch of them in one spot. At that point, you will also be fishing riprap, and there's other tips I'm going to give you later to fish riprap. Remember that the best sized rocks are from the size of your fist to the size of your head. Those are the ones you want to concentrate on when possible. And remember to always fish rock piles from multiple directions. That way you give yourself the best chance to catching the most fish. Thank you for watching Cool Outdoors. I'm your host, Derek Cole. Until next time, keep fishing, keep cool. Later.